Lessons I Learned from Harry. Please welcome Cameron Gall.
Thank you, Mr. Toastmaster. Fellow members and guests, the Harry Potter series by J.K. Rowling is now considered one of the most popular and beloved stories of all time. For the non-Potterheads in the room, Harry Potter is the story of an orphan wizard whose parents were murdered by the Dark Lord, Voldemort. He was raised by his non-magical, or Muggle, aunt and uncle, until his 11th birthday when he's invited to attend Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry. His world's turned upside down, and the next 7 years are filled with adventure and mystery as he and his new friends seek to destroy Voldemort. I love Harry Potter. I'm one of those people who'd attend all the midnight showings of the movies. We'd wait in line for hours. In fact, my wife and I would make homemade costumes when we would dress up. It wasn't always like that, though. In fact, when Harry Potter first came out, I thought it was crazy. So the first lesson I learned from Harry is that we can be wrong about our first impressions. I was in 6th grade when Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone was first released. I remember going to a book fair at my school and seeing it on display and thinking, what a dumb idea for a book. Of course, my mom bought it without hesitation. I read it in a weekend and begged me for years to read it. Finally, just before the first movie came out, I decided to listen to her and to see what all the hype was about. And I loved it. To this day, it's the most magical book I have ever read. In it, we meet several characters and personalities. One of the most notable for me is Professor Severus Snape. He's a mean, bitter, greasy man who seems to have a personal mission to make Harry's life at Hogwarts miserable. And you quickly learn to hate him. But, spoiler alert, Snape surprises you. At the end of the series, you see him for who he really is, a hero. How many times do we take a look at a book cover, but more importantly a person, and judge them off of a simple observation? I took one look at the cover of Harry Potter and almost never gave it a second chance. I'm really thankful I did. We might think that we know someone after that first glance, but odds are we don't. Give them a second chance, and they might surprise you. The second lesson I learned from Harry is that with good friends, nearly anything is possible. When Harry got to Hogwarts, he quickly became best friends with Ron Weasley and Hermione Granger. The three of them faced countless obstacles in every book. They fought, they argued, they disagreed, but through all of that, they were able to support, protect, serve, and build each other up. We all need friends. Friends offer a level of support that is different from any family member. They can provide confidence, understanding, validation that can help us through difficult experiences. Friends can help us accomplish what to us seems impossible. And at times, they can prevent us from making serious mistakes. Harry, Ron, Hermione, and other characters in the book taught me how to be a good friend and to appreciate the good friends that I have. Every student at Hogwarts is sorted into one of 4 houses: Gryffindor, Hufflepuff, Ravenclaw, and Slytherin. Gryffindor was known for producing the bravest of witches and wizards. Early on in the series, we meet a Professor Gilderoy Lockhart. He's a wizard with an ego, a self-proclaimed hero / philanthropist who traveled the world, escaping countless near-death experiences. He published all these in books and gained quite the popularity among the witches in the wizarding world. Surprisingly, we later learn that he's nothing but a fake, an imitation, and a fraud. His encounters with Harry taught me that bravery comes from within. It cannot be confused or replaced with its egotistical cousin, confidence. What lessons have you guys learned from your favorite books? Have you had the chance to really sit and think about the lessons and the impact they've had on your lives? I look forward to the day that I can read Harry Potter to my children, for them to be old enough to read it themselves, to hear and discuss the lessons that they learned from Harry. Harry's mentor and headmaster of Hogwarts, Professor Albus Dumbledore, said, "It is our choices, Harry, that tell us who we really are, far more than our abilities. I hope each of us will choose to look beyond first impressions, to be and appreciate a good friend, and to find the balance between being brave and having confidence.